100% voice telephony.
Delivery, yeah.
But you also must realize that providing that service is also dependent on certain variables.
Okay.
Now you find them two times. Who is fining NEPA
Yeah.
for giving us this shoddy life, socially, business-wise? Who is fining NEPA?
And
Rather,
whose input is affecting the performance of the telcos?
exactly. So at the end of the day, everybody goes back to electricity.
Okay.
And now they are upping up how much we have to pay every month and whatever, whether they give you light or not.
Yeah.
So I think people, the regulatory bodies in charge of electricity must also look at that to find them. Maybe because it's a government.
Yeah, the government cannot find government.
Yeah, but it is a shame
You know,
and it is absurd.
Indeed.
You know,
Indeed.
we're not going to find our way out of this
Yeah.
mess.
Just by simple imposition
Yes.
of a fine.
Yeah.
We need to look at the root problems
Yes.
of these things, you know, and okay, you have enumerated some of them severally here, you know, power, taxation, so many
Yes.
many issues, and let's bring in trying to solve this problem, Fidel. The companies that are giving the backbone, the support,
Yes.
you know, for the telcos,
Yes.
you know, are they even growing? IHS, Swap, and all of that.
Helios.
These
Yeah.
should be giant companies
Yes.
because of the scale of operations of the telephone companies.
On the contrary, they are also affected. Swap is not doing too well.
At all.
Helios is also struggling.
Yeah.
So because when the telcos are unable to pay them for the services they have rendered,
Yeah.
then they too cannot also meet their obligations to their lower, contractors.
So this is a chain.
It's a chain. It's a very complex problem. It's a very complex problem.
You know, and they also need a lot of capital to be able to cope with the demands of the telco.
And this capital you cannot get from this country because the cost of funds is so high.
It's too high.
Too high.
And that's why we're so happy during the week, Fidel, when breaking news from the biggest of the infrastructure support group, IHS, injection of funds from foreign investor
Wendell from France.
From France. Wendell from France, and were opportune to meet the managing director or the chairman of the board of the board of Wendell, and he confirmed to us the relationship between Wendell and IHS.
He said their model is very, very good. Fantastic. And that is why they have to invest that kind of money.
Initial investment of almost $300 million. Yes. And having done that, they're happy at how things are going.
Yeah.
And he told us he's come back to double that investment. So $500 million to an infrastructure support company, that shows you that so much is still needed, you know, to stabilize what's happening.
I'm telling you, and there is so much to do. The chairman of IHS, my former boss, Bashir Rufai, said IHS is almost a $1 billion company in capitalization.
No, it has to be. If for a little over 30% equity, you have an investment of well over $500 million from Wendell Group. You know, so you can imagine the capitalization of the IHS Group, you know, in its entirety. And we are so happy that this is happening. You know, that the injection of funds is coming here, and that we begin to let them think of alternative solutions, okay, to solve some of these problems, you know. So, like your boss, so to speak, said, that's the chairman of the IHS Group, said that, look, government must find practical ways to solve this problem. Imposing fines is not enough.
It's not a solution.
It's not a solution.
It's not a solution.
Every year, say, pay the social amount of money and all of that. You know, so we come back and continue to break it down. How the time is not our friend. We will be right back to bring you the sights and sound of the stakeholder summit as it happened 2 days ago. We'll be right back.